this might be the guy I'm looking for. I need to get into this area, and I have no idea how. I'm not looking it up. So, all I have is this image I took from this one specific area on the interactive map. So I just have to hope this brings me to where I wanted to go. Pretty interesting story opener. T2, this tribe's old storyteller, spoke of what he's seen. The day of that great earthquake, he saw the giant shadow pin plunge beneath the earth, and that was how all the calamities began. Screwy stuff. You've sure gotten slow. Didn't even notice them until they were right under your nose. This line for story I read recently made a real impression on me. So eavesdropping isn't usually considered a sign of virtue. Well, that makes things awkward. And hey, come on, little fella, why are you backing these outlanders? Just whose side are you on? Right, it's still quite the strange little ensemble. 2 outlanders and a special little Teplosaurus. Social studies bookworms sure would love to see this. And Wesley sang. Since Ryan speak, hey, you gotta be kidding me. No, I can do that. What do you think they'd say anyway? Hello, my name is Wesley. But I'm one of the children of echoes, and we're always around Teplosaurs. You can figure out what they're trying to communicate from their eyes, expressions, and the humming noises they make. Just order T2, that's my name. Here in Natland, those who exchange names but not blows are considered friends, and friends we shall be. So you're T2. We met a sentry on our way here named Yukon, who wanted to get you back to your post. So he was the one taking the shift before mine. Fortunately, I have to wait a longer. I feel for him. But I've got something more important to take care of right now. You don't understand, little Outlander Paimon. This is a crucial yet boring place. Though it is filled with naught but stone pillars, my presence alone is itself key. And what are you doing here? Caring for this particular pillar. Oh, it's that thing. It's been doing poorly as of late, I'm afraid. The shadow pin's spirit was weakening, and the shadow it should have pinned in place would soon silently slip away. That would make a great starting point for a story. Get up here and think what stories there. Telling tales is my responsibility here in the tribe, and after so many years, it's time for me to come up with some originals. Of course, something just had to go wrong with shadow pin, just as I was a few days into my musing. So why would it ever rain when it could pour? Does rock fall down? Now, fair warning, that's a bit just speculation. Things might not have gotten that bad yet, but some accident has indeed been happening with this pen, one I can do nothing about. I could make a record of it as an eyewitness. That way I'd also have a new tale, I guess. I want to ask, what's this called a shadow pin? What's the shadow? Am I telling the children's story? I'd say that the Wyab hung the pins here to pin the shadows of Volcano Lord in place. But that which is sealed beneath them is, in truth, the abyss. It's how most tales in Outland are. They're embellished narratives held up as warnings, and all their rhetoric is a kind of metaphor. This is actually sealed below here. Two out of three small shadow pins have recently floated up. Perhaps when the third floats too, all the evil beneath the earth will come surging up like a tide. There's still, I see 3 of these. There's 3 small and 1 large, actually, and this is the big one. The others look nothing like this. Solve the problem by pushing the 2 pillars to the floor back up. If only there were if only you were the first to think of it. In fact, lesser shadow pins have floated in the past, and according to stories, that's exactly how it was handled. Things are trickier this time, though. This is evolved, we can't stand idle. Not doubting your abilities, that much I can tell just how you move. I mean to say, are you really willing to help us the abyss farm? But even I can't say for how dangerous things get. I get everything, and alas, now my stomach suddenly hurts. Oh dear, I do so fear that danger is the only one for me. That's not right. We've done a whole bunch of things that aren't dangerous too. Wait, I'm not sure what she's trying to say. The point is that will help. Like a flame that appears in the darkness, so too will heroes rise up in times of great peril. Human possibility shines through in glory at times. Shines through in glory at moments like such as this. This is a weirdly written phrase. You know what? This could make for a great story too. Indeed, you've got some traits that even those storied heroes don't have. I'm just looking forward to this, I must say. So heroes, let's go and check out our floating shadow pins. Yeah, I haven't actually been down here yet. And I didn't actually get the thing. This one.
Don't mind if I do! Show me your courage!
I mean, this is clearly what I'm supposed to do, considering that thing is right there. Boop. And these are the smaller shadow pins, is what it looks like. Also, I have to make sure I actually grab the things on here. Let me minimize that. Over here, which means I've grabbed... stop with the Lucky Yoimiya. Okay, this is definitely not what I'm at. I am... Where am I? I am not where I think I am at all. Okay, there we go. That's the first one. It doesn't look like anything from the shadow pin here. First of all, let's shadow pin is this condensed solid phlogiston lies scattered. Near just inscription on has lost its constraining powers. Just before the abyss influences squeeze it out of the stone pillar. Should I go so just now? I mentioned I think I've seen them before. This is something that ordinary travelers ventures often see. Ancient legends tell that before the idea of Natlan was even born, when this land was ruled by ancient dragons, language by which they wielded phlogiston was these iridescent inscriptions. These days, none understand the meaning but hidden in these lights. Only the golden engravings scattered across town remain to mark the trail of those ancient dragons. We cannot decipher the meaning of the inscriptions, but the ways we use phlogiston are the same, so we do understand on that level, which would explain. Liyue has those mysterious adaptable machines, correct? While humans don't know how the principles underlying their function, they can still make use of them. That's more or less what I'm talking about, despite the imperfect analogy. That was fairly simple. They're not for eating, though. Still, watch how you chime down, right? So much to say that we'll need the shiny iridescent inscription to push the pin back down, right? Correct. Think of the inscription as an eggshell that has been shattered by the expanding abyss. We'll need to find the broken shards and fix the shell. Only then can the abyss within be sealed away. It's a better analogy than the last. Alright, then let's begin. Please touch the inscription beneath the pin. We've got to collect as much of these inscriptions' power scattered as there is around the stone pillars as we can. This will resist, so please be careful. Aw. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I see. Hold on. I know what to do. Aha. See, I have this thing called Kachina. No, why are you not climbing? Oh no, why? There we go. Okay, I was confused for a second. What's... Oh, okay, great. Let me grab this real quick. There we go. Neat. I didn't like that I had, I wasn't expecting to actually do a fight there. Or at least if I was going to have a fight, I was going to be able to switch teams in time. Truly seen from out of a story and song. Cacophony fell silent and the pin returned to its original state. Then its giant form crashed to the ground. I think that someone could really accomplish this. This isn't a dream, is it? You're all real, aren't you? Not figuring some meditation. Wake up, wake up. You've got to fix this yourself. Did Paimon tell you? It's super strong. Further affected by this, were you? It's just the abyss. You must remain vigilant and in some effects at the best. You're no ordinary person. The story I spin from this material might even surpass those of Sanhaj. Sure sounds impressive. For those who tell stories in their tribes, Sanhaj of the Masters of the Night Wind is worthy of reverence indeed. Time is short. I'll tell you more about Sanhaj when we've got more time. Head to the next floating shadow pen. I want to fix this issue and start writing by nightfall. Oof, nice neck crack. Okay, I'm switching back. I guess I'll just use a Tablosaurus next time then. And just keep this team out. Oh, I can actually go out this way. There's even a chest over here. It's just sitting there. Mark that as found. Oh, cool. The massive wad of solid phlogiston. I just can't wait to get whoever the new Dendro character is. Yoink. That is that collected. What is this one called? Beneath a Crystal Rock. This might be one of the things I'm waiting for. Let me check. I go to this. Yeah, Beneath the Crystal Rock is one of them. Tracer No Tracing is one of the ones I have to do. And Between Pledge and Forgettance. Interesting. I'll probably see the rest of them when I continue. But I'm over here, so the next one I go for is this. And this one is simple, kill the enemies, get the stuff.
Alright, let's finish this battle.
Yoink. There's 3 of them. Did you live? Okay, you lived. There we go. A lot of Saurian Claw Succulent. Okay. I believe that's one of the stuff I need for someone. I've been collecting virtually everything, hoping that whichever one the person I'm waiting for needs, I can just grab that one. That's that. Then I need to come over here to this area. This also has like a Pyroculus and stuff in it.
Come on! Show me your courage! looking to start something?
Can I? Okay.
Out of
Look.
the way. What's this?
There we go. I didn't want to do that because I knew it was going to do a crap ton of damage. Like, even with the shield, I can't fully tank that. Her shield's just meant for minor damage, not for tanking that. Okay, so this is where I need to go. Ooh. This place looks kind of cool. Grab this real quick. And the teleport point as well, of course. Cool, yeah, there is no way in here otherwise. Yeah, I have 3 Pyroculus right now. Mark that. And then there's some stuff in here. Actually, a good bit of stuff in here. There's a precious chest too. But I'm pretty sure I'll have to do the first thing. This thing first. Here it has an inscription, and right next to it's a Hilly Troll Rogue, so I'll kill it first. Cool. Oh, I didn't even drop anything. Motherfucker. That's so cringe. Hasn't appeared beneath this pillar. Why is that? It not only has the inscription squeezed out, it's also become fragmented. This is bad. We need to find any scattered bits and fast. Oh, by down some power despite being scattered. So my guess is that they're nearby. Never heard that even now. They're still starting to. You can still sense the inscription's power. I thought it was hearsay. Could it be true? Really are no ordinary Teplosaurus. That's some way to go before you can be as good as guide as Paimon. Paimon's way more broad-minded than she looks. Tribe response. Those in the tribe response for Storm Care always say that it takes time to truly establish a rapport with them. This is as follows: success, patience, yada yada. Okay, it will be faster to use the Teplosaurus. The fastest method of transportation is obviously still the Yumikosaurus, but I don't really have one of those here. I'm gonna deal with you real quick. Nope, I'm going for you first. Well, I grabbed that. Pretty sure I'm going in here, because this brings me to another thing, and I get a whole bunch of stuff in here. Hello. Okay. You guys aren't even guarding a chest. What are y'all even doing here? Well, I imagine I go in there. But... interesting. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. This entire thing isn't structurally sound. Whee! Hold on, I have to switch between found markers and not so I can actually access the markers underneath. No, grab the other one, god damn it. Okay, those are apparently both overground. Interesting. Guess I'm using you now. Nope, I can't break that. Wait, no, hold on a minute. And I can't go down here. Interesting. Where am I supposed to go? Does it actually want me to go through here? I can't break this. I can't go through it. What does it want me to do? Nope, that didn't do anything. I'm very confused now. Oh, I see. Coolio. Ow. Oh, that actually did do something. I was just hitting stuff to hit stuff. But this does actually bring me somewhere. And it's bringing me to another thing all the way over here, I think. Yeah, because this is underground. Okay, so this Paraculus is underground. So I'm down here. Yeah, I'm all the way on this edge. I still managed to grab that, but I can't actually go through this with, I actually don't know what these are called. Cool. Lizards. that opens that. So that's the large rock pile.
You give, you receive.
Oh, wee! Oh, there's a precious chest here. Which is this one. Have to make sure there isn't any secret stuff. There's only some mushrooms. Come along with the Lesser Shadow Pin and take a look. It's called the Lesser Shadow Pin, or it's called the Shadow Pin because it pins down the shadow. Do I have to actually... Okay, when in a Tephalosaurus, I have to actually... Can I leave now, please? Thank you. Where'd the next one go? Oh, there it is. I couldn't fucking see it. Oh, let me go into this. Come on, get over there. There we go. Cool, and that opens up a little side area over here. Two shadow pins have been plunged back into the earth. I got my hands till they fell off the code, but then I couldn't write another story, so for me if you're not doing so. I assure you that in my heart, naught but bones remain attached to my wrists. Snake kind of creeper. And here, here I thought that kids these days like their stories with a little dash of darkness. Watching the shadow pin bury back into the ground really takes a load off my soul. Long-standing tradition dictates that we now only need to check the third lesser shadow pin and the greater shadow pin, and we can call this job well done. I was a bit successfully busted not to return for a good long time. The rest of this ship should be quite safe, so feel free to come along and chat with me. I'd like to know the heroes I'm inscribing into our tribe's stories better, you know? Got a feeling like this. The mighty pommel is as tall as a mountain. In that case, I'd like to be as large as two. Look at that little guy. You want to be as tall as 3 mountains? that case, my river is as tall as a mountain, whose stature of 2, Wesley, who has the bulk of 3. Would you kindly come with me, T2, the poor little human-sized dwarf, to check on that last shadow pin? Ah, yes, the good old. Hey, can you like make me like mega big? Okay, so there is some stuff I do have to grab from these other areas. Like over here. There should be a few chests. The question is, oh, I already have this key, cool. I don't know where I got it from, but I have it. Free stuff. Don't mind if I do. I don't know where I got these from, but cool. Progress to the world quest. It depends on which world quest you mean. Shadows the Mountain quest. I don't remember which one that is. All I remember is that I have a key and then I used it. Okay, that's not even on the ground. That's crazy. That should be everything underground then. Yeah, that should be it. I'm not going to trust this one because I have no idea where it actually goes. I just need to go up here. Go up this way, and there's a few stuff down here I need to grab as well. Well, I assume this one's going to take me back up, yeah. And then out here, there should be quite a few stuff I actually need to grab. I'm pretty sure, oh, well, that's not all over level. Some of this stuff is, though. Like the pin, yeah, there's the Pyroculus right up there. Let me quickly go up to it. Cool that Pyrocluster flies give phlogiston. Oh, cool. This probably takes me back up to the top, doesn't it? Yep. I grabbed that as found. I don't think there's anything up here for me, though. Oh, there's a chest, though. I don't know where you came from. So right about... Yeah, you don't even show up on here. I'm trying to figure out where that is. It's like right there. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, interesting. Doesn't even show up on the map. There is a Y up here, though. I'm not going to bother fighting it. Did I ever get another one? Actually, I got 2. I'm going to go ahead and do some of these. Go ahead and mark this one as found. No, it wasn't technically found. Getting these Shrines of Depths is a really good idea. 80 is ridiculous. Holy crap. More philosophies. What does this do? Oh, gives me whatever that is. I grab this Pyroculus that's right here. Yoink. I should probably go back down though. Luckily I take only a certain amount of fall damage. There is more stuff here. It looks like I'm going to be going to grab this one too. Also, I'm actually going to use this because I got 80. That's ridiculous. I think I'm at around 50 now. Like 50 pity. Wesley? I think that was Wesley. It is Wesley, look at him. Look at him go. What a cutie. I just walk up to it. Well, yeah, the pyroclasine is on top of it. More robust even than the roots of the great mother tree that grows beneath the signs of canopies and mountain cliffs. Now I can head back and take up my shift in peace. Of the 3 lesser shadow pins, the most reliable you remained. If I should ever pen a tale about the pins transforming the lovely tribeswomen, you shall be loveliest among them. Most interested in Snowflow's all along, huh? Now that's ignorant speaking. Here in Natlan, we believe that pure spirit and intelligence dwell within all things. For us, things taking on human form is the most traditional theme. For example, the tale of a beech tree's shadow that transformed into a young woman and a young flower feather clad tribesman who fell from the sky, or the story of a man who was human by day but would morph into a sign under the moonlight at night. Many other ways such tales are old, but they're all variations on that same theme I spoke of. That is what a lot of stories say, that much. I'll swear to as one who tells tales. The Shadow Pin story, then. There's no real shadow of the volcano lord, is there? If the shadow is the abyss, then what is a pin, really? Sharper than I thought. There was such a story. Long ago, the mountain range where the Children of Echoes made their home was not as it is today. It was more normal, more complete, more lovely. We changed when the Conrian catastrophe struck. The Natlan's Leylons were always special and somewhat delicate, and so this calamity brought utter devastation. They say that the Night Kingdom was severely damaged by the disaster, and the totem pole's lights grew dim. The Wyab could not hear the tribe's cries. And up on land, a dark tide of disaster blazed towards the mountain range. Brought on by the 2 Conrian soldiers, it was they who were the source of the troubles. Time the tribe's leader had gone forth to the lone island in the west to resist the giant beasts. Elder Traor had no choice but to contend with the abyss and chose 2 abject Conrians. Finally, the tribe's warriors, Saurians, exhausting their spirit, flesh, and blood, found a way to use the iridescent inscription, fashioning giant stone nails out of solid phlogiston. And Elder Traor was first to leap into the dark pit, crying, "If the abyss should ensnare death, let us flip the script. With death and sacrifice, we shall ensnare the abyss." Brave warriors followed him in, and after so much sacrifice, the abyss was at least sealed beneath the earth. This is the true tale of the past. Even the Children of Echoes, who excavate solid phlogiston and gems for a living, know that phlogiston around the stone nails must remain untouched. Centuries ago, you made it sound like it was something you saw yourself. Story tells duty. I love my work, and amongst all the tales I tell, I love the story of those heroes the most. I'm not a nimble fellow, nor am I the best fighter. If anything, I'm the furthest thing from a hero. But when I tell their stories, I feel like I'm right there, traveling, adventuring, and fighting alongside them. I feel them smile upon me, egging me on, as if standing in the shadows of the bonfires, listening to me as they would a friend bragging of their exploits. Or perhaps that is how I fight alongside them, by ensuring that their stories will be passed down and remembered from generation to generation. So, what does that elder story have to do with the Volcano Lord, and why do Shadowpins have that name? Still thinking about that, huh? It's simple. It's just a little play on words, commonly done in many stories. It's called a shadow pin because it pins shadows. Easy, right? 2, you made the same noise. So I promised I was going. Come on, my joke wasn't that disastrous. Big shadow pin. That's where the tremors are coming from. Something's wrong. We need to get back there. Okay, great. We drove all the little to the ground, but the abyss influence is getting stronger. It's possible. The woven scrolls clearly say that things our experiences do not prepare us for to do sometimes. It's more accurate to say that accidents happen so often that even Pipe must stop being surprised. Some changes overtaking the abyss surging within the ley lines, causing its resistance to grow even stronger. Feels like something terrible is happening down there. Okay. Really quickly though, let me get back over there real quick, to the other pin. Because the other pin has a Pyroculus on top of it. And I kind of need that. There's a Pyroculus, like, in the top of the pin.
Come on! Show me your
hoping you
courage!
guys wouldn't attack me. Okay. Okay, so it should be a solid object, so I should be able to climb it. Okay, here we go. I shouldn't be able to climb it only if it's a interactable object. Because this should work as like normal climbing. I can climb on roofs, right? No. There should be a way around here. If I do this, I should be able to get up and around through here. It's just that it's using a lot of my existing phlogiston. But it's just over here. Actually, looking at the picture, we should actually be... Oh yeah, I should have used that thing, actually. Whatever. That's fine. Also, I get out of that one, because that one's been used up a lot. I do have to go all the way down here, though. Oh yeah, it's definitely getting stronger, because then there's just Rift Hounds down here. Night Soul Warriors.
Let's do this then. Yes, you are.
Unfortunately, I don't drop anything. Oh boy. Okay, it just smashed straight into the ground. Oh boy. It's okay. Did the business just now? Good to see that you're okay. Ready? Lucky break amidst our misfortune, this cloud of smoke is huge, every bit as large as the plumes of volcanic ash hurled out by the volcano lord in the stories. Sure could come down and bore such a big hole in the ground. Sad, to be honest, I didn't know what comes next, but we can always expect the hole first. Probably know maybe this isn't too big a deal, right? If it would be the right moment for some sort of ironic twist, after all. Like how Bandit finds that the treasure he spent half his life searching for is actually worthless. Perhaps this place we've guarded for centuries has been empty all along. We will find that the story of the Shadow Pins is about a 5 centuries old prank that some old bored ancestors of ours came up with. I know I'm rambling, but I can't help but be nervous. Either way, I have no clue what we'll find down there. Still, I will go. Okay, what did you say, bud? It's just a normal kind of big, really. The shape's kind of ugly, too. It's got some kind of cavity kind of swan, huh? I've seen lots of these, but... How you copy her when she's being a bad role model? You don't want to pick up bad habits. So the Great Shadow Pin Fountain, it seems it's gone down much deeper than I imagined. Almost like this huge open space down there to begin with. Space can't have appeared because the Shadow Pin fell through it. It must have been here long before with the Shadow Pin suspended above it. I think that might crawl up from the surface, perhaps? Things look alright over here for now. I'll put this back to the tribe later. Calamity, pain, save. What was that? Hold on, just lead to the big area underground. Oh my god. I'm going to the maze-ass thing. I think it's a maze, considering the first picture is the maze runner. Especially you. I feared the dozen description on the pin must have sent something down there, causing it to fall. Legend is real. The spirit of the fallen Connery soldier is about to emerge. I'm afraid that voice so cold, so coarse. Just listening to a few syllables was like my... oh, okay. It was like running my brain across sandpaper. However, you don't stay here and keep watch. Just make sure no one falls in at all. And as for us, we'll go down and see what's happening. Okay, it's dangerous down there. There's no reason you should be put in more peril, and I'm not be the one to do it. Exchange names, but not blows. That makes us friends. Call him a face danger and you're used to it. Or is this just a natural result of possessing overwhelming strength? Both. Canonically speaking, we should be one of the most powerful beings in the entirety of Tevat right now. But I feel like most of the story things we've seen has mostly just been to egg on that the other characters are strong, because we've rarely seen the Traveler fight in any cutscenes in a while, so... Weirdly enough, the last time I actually saw the Traveler fight, probably be Inazuma. Yeah, I think it's Inazuma. It was the last time we saw the Traveler fight. In that last cutscene. I don't think we've seen the Traveler fight since. Actually, no. We did see a bit of it against Shoki no Kami. But to be honest, that fight was kind of weird. It was kind of boring. Not much actually happened in terms of the Traveler attacking anything. It was mostly just the Traveler cool dodging. That's it. If I was just the Abyss, as I am one who tells tales, I might be able of some help regarding that below Nalan's surface. Besides, to witness things to their completion is a storyteller's duty. Let's take 5 first. Once we're ready, we'll head to the cavernous cavity. The cavernous cavity. Yeah, it's weird how little the Travelers actually fought in recent versions. All the way up to 300, jeez. Okay, let's see what's down here, I guess. So, from the start, there should be... nope. Any of this down here? The only thing that comes first is a teleport point, is what it looks like. Such agony. Leave. Land of myriad... what? What does that say? Land of myriad megaliths. This was supposed to be on the shadow pin. It seems to have fallen from the pin. Figure out the description responding to. Oh my god. And this should be roughly where this starts. Lyoko Impact. What is this picture? Why is there a stone tablet here? Would have been left by Tricefolk of the past. That happens quite often around here. Long ago, this was a boundary marker telling you that you've crossed the line. Those fine stones with patterns carved in white on them throughout our land that serve the same purpose. They've all just been abandoned. Boundaries and borders are no laughing matter here. Between the living and the dead, within and without, above and below, only those who have crossed these lines can grasp the dangers they face. It is said that there was once a stone tablet in an ancient ruin that read thus: if any tread past this stone with no intent, mine hand shall Drake claw become, and grasp their neck shall I. Sounds some sort of warning or curse on it. I can tell at a glance Traor left this here to think that... I've never heard that name. Storms was war. When the Abyss was corrupting Natlan, he led the Tricefolk against them, and against 2 soldiers from Conria. You're quite the avid listener. Storytellers love people like you know. After all, the capacity to remember such tales is a basic quality that all storytellers must have. Let me see. I'm the elder of the children of Echoes Traor, and I leave this inscription here. I am the storyteller of the children of Echoes Traor, and I leave this inscription here. It's just repeated a bunch. To impart to those who will come after, and to seek construction from the ancestors and why up to smooth out my present wrinkles. Here I shall leave these 3 blessings. The first is for my friends from afar. Let us have one more drink, Zephania and Irazar, you who guided the Black Flood here to the place of the seal. You do not wish me to name your deeds heroism, for you see it as only doing your duty. You prefer to be known as cowards, rogues, or your thorn in our side, that you should ever increase our vigilance like an aphid that bites a saurian. The storyteller, thus did I promise you, yet I must speak the truth here. Forever and always shall you be heroes who fought alongside our tribe, the brother kin of the children of Echoes. The second is for the valiant ones who were sacrificed. Let us have one more drink, my warriors, for we are illuminated by the incandescent god and guided by our chief Sunjata, and shall not tarnish their great names. We pray to the spirit of Laxaklan, Uba Khan, the madman who stole fire from the throat of the great dragon. To him we willingly offer up our deaths and lives, that he might block the arcane magics of the abyss with radiant bliss. As an elder, I bless the warriors. May we one day be free. May every death have meaning, for all life has a place to return. The third is for those who come after and read this inscription. Let us have one more drink for those who come after, for our hope, for our future. If you are reading this, know that the situation is dire, but that it is no time for fear. As the shield and spear of the tribe, I bless you. Know well that fortresses forged from the sacrifices of flesh and blood cannot stand forever, and only true immortality is the indomitable spirit. May you be able to win final victory. You prefer to be known as cowards? Yeah, I read that. Conrads fought alongside the tribe then? Names of those two have always featured in stories as the embodiment of evil. They've even appeared in my nightmares. Sound of the tracker's shadow, so they said, but it was all a lie. Such as those who gave their all for our tribe should be spare such slander. Yeah, but they wanted it. They only wish to see their will fulfilled. Don't do great deeds to become heroes. They become heroes because they do those deeds. That's why they don't care about what others think of them. As your description goes. Whee! Where's the teleport, by the way? Oh, it's probably going to open up. Oh my god! This place looks cool. This must have been where they finally sealed the abyss. Look, there's so many golden patterns in the middle there. You can also see traces of abyss leakage here. This thing attracted the iridescent inscription. We need to get over there and have a look. It should be teleport. Yep, there it is. Cool. This place is kind of awesome, to be honest. And it's blocking everything up. Okay. Okay, I can see which ones move. Oh. Here they are. Let's seal this place as promised. Came from the very depths of the unmoving statue. Rejection and those words are like two resolute hands that aim to push you from this place. Leave go. I don't want him to see me like this. Seems to come from the very depths of the unmoving statue. There's a hint of respect towards someone remaining within. So these two are each one of the big ones, I believe, in the abyss. Get down to the abyss first. Let's see. Yeah, Black Serpentite Windcutter and Black Serpentite Rockbreaker Axe. These are the two that should be standing in front of me. Because I don't think any of the... Yeah, none of these other fit. So yeah, it's these two. It's the big ones. I've only killed one of these and four of these. One of these in one of the quests. And then these occasionally in the abyss, I think, is the only times I've ever seen them. At least through recent memory. Dangerous to get out of here. Kind of this heel torn apart. Was more complete now, but somehow it's not as frightening as before. My head still hurts a little, though. How are you feeling? Not a big deal. How are you feeling? Looks like you're fine, too. Here, it's clear that the voices we heard coming from the stone pillar must have been those Lacani soldiers who've been sealed here, too. They were sealed in for many years alongside the abyss. Well, what's gone wrong here? From here is similar to the one we encountered with the lesser shadows pins above. The surging abyss has caused the iridescent inscription power to shatter and be squeezed out of that giant sealing pillar. We need to find a large inscription fragment to find a way to put this eggshell back together again. That way, the seal can be fully restored, and the abyss will stay sealed in this place. Then everything will likely go back to normal. But as with the lesser shadow pins, the philosophical surface will have an intense adversarial reaction to the abyss, which is why the ground undulates. We must be careful. Since Scrooge's power hand inside that thing, sure do have a pretty sharp nose. Wait, we're using your nose? Was that stone even there before? It just appears as you approach the large inscription. Let's take a look around with that rock first.